Okay, we were just talking about world peace. We were talking about what you said, ideal world,
Ideal world.
ideal world, world peace, and the reason we started this whole Tuesday night meetings was because of you, was to help the people in the world that were going through some tough things. What can we do to help the people in the world? Because we always talk about how powerful our thoughts are, how powerful our energies, war and whatever. And this has evolved a little bit differently because we're doing things to help us so we can raise our vibration. Therefore, the people that we touch and we interact with, we can potentially help them by raising their vibration, and it's a domino effect. But we can't do that unless we raise our vibration. Part of the things we were talking about is healing ourselves to be able to help people, but also healing ourselves, in essence, healing the line of ancestors that came before us, because from a energetic and a genetic point of view, we've been handed down stuff that they've not been able to heal because they probably couldn't, because they were not fed, they were not housed, they did not have the access to technology that we do. We talked about last time, when's the last time you've been hungry? 1989? Like
Never.
never. When's the last time you've been really thirsty? Not. Like, we're in a perfect position, a utopian position right now, where we can do a lot of work to potentially heal ourselves, heal and intentionally heal the line of people that have come before us. We've chosen to incarnate into the bodies, into the families, choosing our parents, our mothers and fathers for whatever reason. We've forgotten the reason. Do you remember the reason? Do you remember your reason why you chose your parents? I don't remember the reason why I chose my parents, but there is a reason, and potentially part of that reason is to acknowledge and to be able to be a spiritual person, to take the necessary steps to heal whatever they've gone through that they've not been able to do, been passed down and passed down and passed down. And we've talked about my grandfather, me finding his immigration papers and his passport with that stunning picture. There's a reason I found that. And so, you didn't see it? I'll show it to you. It, but the whole point is, let's take this session with an intention to heal, call on energies and frequencies, and pull in whatever we can to uncover and heal whatever we can from what they've not been able to, which has been passed down to us. If that resonates with you, if that resonates with you. Okay. All right, getting in a comfortable position, calling in your scattered energies, your frequencies, knowing that our power is right here, right now within our physical body. Our power is right here, right now, acknowledging the blessings that we have to be able to be in this environment, to be in this space where essentially our needs are met, essentially our I's are dotted, our T's are crossed. There's really no reason why we can't take this time and work on the stuff that we've gone through in our lives, and potentially work on stuff that's been handed down to us, maybe through a genetic imprint, through an energetic pass from our ancestors that have gone past, that have had to struggle, that have not had this opportunity in this time and space to be able to have the tools, the spiritual tools, and the fundamental necessities to be able to be at a place where they could heal. Breathing in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out for 3, 2, and 1. Knowing that our potential is right here, right now within our physical body. Our potential is right here, right now. Consciousness is power. Calling in any scattered consciousness that we may have scattered intentionally or non-intentionally to our world, knowing and thinking consciousness as battery packs, or even batteries, simple batteries, that when we line them up in the way they're supposed to be lined up, they're exponentially more powerful because they connect and they unite. And when I think of calling in our scattered energies, I think of calling in any scattered consciousness that we've put out to a timeline, to a circumstance or event, and gently and kindly pulling all that energy back into the physical body so we can have a powerful experience in this session here, right now. Becoming focused on the physical body, acknowledging the physical body, knowing the power lies within the physical body, becoming aware of the physical body in its position in this room, becoming aware of the physical body if you're sitting, if you're standing, if you're lying, the position of the physical body in the chair, in the bed, in the room. If you're surrounded by others, acknowledging their presence along your presence within this physical room, in this space and in this time. Becoming aware of the air in the room. Air is consciousness, a powerful consciousness. And as we breathe, as we move, we're moving consciousness in and out of our physical bodies. A very important aspect of being physical. Becoming aware of the sounds in the room, the ticking of the clock, the sounds of the electrical currents, cars driving by, your breath, the resonant frequency emitted of your body, from your body. Becoming aware of your breath, becoming aware of the physical body from the top of your head, following that awareness from the top of your head to your forehead, to your eyes, to your nose, to your chin, to your ears on the left and the right, down to your neck, the front and the back, allowing those areas to relax. Coming down to your shoulders, your left shoulder, becoming aware of your left shoulder, the front side, following it to behind the shoulder, crossing over to the other shoulder, to your right side, becoming aware of your right shoulder, down through your bicep, to your elbow, down to your fingers. Becoming aware of these areas and allowing them to just relax. Becoming aware of your left shoulder down to your fingertips. Becoming aware of the space between your hands, if they're on your legs, becoming aware of the space between your knees, becoming aware of the space between your feet, becoming aware of your feet, your left foot, as it comes up to your knee, becoming aware of your knee to your hip, all the way through your pelvis, from the front side to the back side if you're sitting, becoming aware of the connection of your pelvis to the seat, becoming aware of your right hip, becoming aware of the connection from your toes to your knees to your pelvis to your abdomen to your chest. Breathing in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out for 3, 2, and 1, and breathing normally. Becoming aware of the energy field around your body. Using your imagination to enhance this awareness, attaching any color, symbol, hue, light, radiance to the energy field around your body. As I'm speaking of it, you're feeling it right now. You're feeling the resonant frequency that surrounds your body. Whether it's a pulsation, a tingle, the resonance around your body, feeling it, acknowledging it. And with each breath you take, allowing it to settle and balance. Breathing in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out for 3, 2, and 1, and breathing normally. The intention for today is to heal our line, acknowledging the connection that we have with those that came before us, through our mother, our father, their mother and father, the mother and father of them, the mother and father of them, the mother and father of them. Seeing it as a tree, a family tree with many, many different levels. Knowing that our choice of incarnation into this body is by of choice, whether intentional or shared, to choose our parents, our mother, our father, thus choosing their mother and father, thus choosing their mother and father, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth. The ripple runs far and the ripple runs deep. Knowing that we've chosen this path for specific reasons. Because of the veil, we're not directly aware of these reasons, but we know that we've come here for a reason and have chosen them for a reason. We have chosen our mothers and fathers because of a connection that goes way back. We have chosen our mothers and fathers for a connection of awareness, of gifts, and to be able to be of service, to help balance and heal and allow those souls the gift of peace, the gift of balance, the gift of acknowledgement, the gift of awareness, and the gift of appreciation. For they chose incarnations, much more difficult than the ones that you and I have chosen. They have chosen incarnations, challenges, of hardship, of mere survival. It is not of our responsibility to be a healing force, but we choose on our path to balance and our path of service to help those that have come before us. Breathing in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out for 3, 2, 1. This is one of the most powerful sessions that we have ever made, and probably one of the most powerful ones. To be able to be seated here, surrounded by energies and frequencies, supportive of this endeavor through the input of JR and Catherine and the non-physical energies and frequencies that have been surrounding us this whole time. We call forth our guides, our angels, our non-physical energies, our physical energies, our soul source, our divine self, our God self, our inner being, our higher self, the subconscious, and the higher energies and frequencies to help us here today, to allow the awareness of that which needs to be healed, of that which is lying dormant or active, desiring of balance, of release, of transmutation into powerful and useful energies. Calling on our guides, our angels, non-physical energies, physical energies, terrestrial and extraterrestrial energies, our God self, our soul source, our divine self, for the help to uncover, to allow to be seen that which our ancestors has passed down to us for this purpose, because in their incarnation, they could not have the means to have this process of balance and release. Breathing in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out for 3, 2, and 1. We are asking for a powerful scan of this line. We're asking this line that has been passed down and passed down and passed down. We're asking this line to be scanned and balanced with the intent of rejuvenation, of liberation, and of release and transmutation. We're asking a scan, a physical scan of this line, and if this line lies within myself or yourselves, we are asking in a powerful way to have this line and this lineage to be scanned and balanced. We're asking the scan to be in the physical and in the emotional, in the spiritual, in the mental, in whatever other realm that needs to be scanned and balanced. We're asking this in a powerful way. We will do whatever we need to do in our physical bodies to allow for this to happen. We're asking for this to happen gently and gradually, whether this can all happen right here, right now, or if time and space needs to occur to allow this energy transmutation and liberation and release to occur, to allow that which we call karma to be released, allowing souls and incarnations to return, to transmute, to become elevated, acknowledged, and allowed. Breathing in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out for 3, 2, and 1. I want you to use your imagination, knowing the imagination is a powerful tool. The imagination allows the precursor to all that will ever be. The imagination allows a pulling of sorts from what we refer to as our mind, but it can pull much further than that. I want you to imagine looking into the eyes almost fearful eyes of an ancestor, the ancestor that you're here for, or ancestors that you're here for. Looking into their eyes, and allowing the healing, the balancing, the release, allowing the liberation of that soul, the cleansing of that soul through the work that we're doing here today. And as we call on our guides, our angels, our higher selves, our soul source, our divine selves, our God source, terrestrial energies, non-terrestrial energies, physical energies, non-physical energies, asking for their help to come forth in a powerful way to allow this balancing and this healing to happen, knowing that this healing must occur right here, right now, within our physical body, our mental body, our emotional body, our spiritual bodies. to allow this healing to occur, this release, this rejuvenation, this transmutation. We're asking from a place of not knowing. We're asking a place of desiring guidance. We're asking in a place of wanting to help, wanting to ease, wanting to release. Trusting and believing in our guides, our angels, and those non-physical energies to step forth and to do whatever work they need to do, and agreeing in our physical sense that we will do the work that we need to do, but knowing that we must ask, and that's what we're doing here right now. We're asking in a powerful way for the healing of our line, the healing of our ancestral line that has been passed down and passed down and passed down and filtered down and diluted down, but still exists, knowing that generations and generations and generations and years and hundreds of years has been concentrated in our DNA, and in our cells, and in our thought forms. And we acknowledge this, and we acknowledge our desire to help, to bring peace and balance to the lines that have come before us, the lines that have come before us and that live inside our physical bodies. Using your imagination, knowing the power of the imagination, the purpose of the imagination. See yourself on a cliff somewhere or a hilltop. And in front of you are sheets of loosely packed paper piled on top of one another. And our responsibility on the top of this cliff, this hilltop, this mountaintop, is to call forth the consciousness of the air to come and scatter these, uncovering generations of that which needs to be healed and balanced. Seeing yourself on this hilltop with your arms outstretched, knowing that the imagination is a powerful tool. Calling forth this air, this wind, and feeling it on your face right here, right now. As it builds up, and as it builds up, the first few papers fly off into the distance to be transmuted and transformed into powerful creative energies. Releasing resentment, anger, blame, struggle. And as we're standing here, the wind picks up and hundreds of sheets of paper are taken away and blown away into the wind, transmuting, moving, and clearing. Knowing that the papers in this pile are the papers that want to be there, the papers in this pile that are being blown away and cleared away are the ones that have desire to be balanced and cleared. Knowing that the consciousness of the wind is powerful. Clearing and balancing. And this wind can be here as long as it needs to be, to get through as many papers as it needs to be, cleared and transmuted. Knowing that each one of these papers is a soul, a spark of a soul passed down through our line to us. And we're asking for this powerful clearing, knowing that as this is cleared, our powerful, powerful potential will be unveiled. By clearing and balancing, we can walk into who we are, the power that we do hold, the power to bring balance, the power that we have to bring peace, the power that we have to bring into alignment the reasons we have incarnated, the power that we have to manifest everything that we could want through our free will, through the lessons that we've come to learn in this incarnation, and the release of anything and everything that no longer serves us and holds us behind. Breathing in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out for 3, 2, and 1, and breathing normally. Knowing that this process could be completed right here, right now, knowing that this process could continue, because we ask for this process to be gentle and gradual. We ask to be supported along this process. We ask for guidance and help. We ask for awareness. We ask to help. We appreciate this gift of this time and this space and the acknowledgement of the energies and frequencies around us. And we ask that every breath that we take in and out, every breath that we breathe in, consciously breathing in and breathe out, activates this clearing, activates this rejuvenation, activates the help that we are asking and that we've been asked for to help clear this line, knowing that when we heal ourselves, when we bring balance to ourselves, when we bring awareness to ourselves, when we agree to do the work, that we are not only healing ourselves, we are healing those that have come before us. For we can say that garbage has been handed down. And it's not garbage, it's gifts. Because we are in a place, we are in an environment, we are in circumstances and events that can allow us to help those, and that is the purpose of us gathering here, right now. Healing and bringing balance. Allowing this, facilitating this, becoming aware of this, becoming grateful that we were allowed to incarnate into these bodies, into this circumstance and event, knowing that the divine timing is perfect, the divine timing is right on point, the divine timing and orchestration for all of us to be here, right now. Is divine. We appreciate the help and the guidance that has been given here today. We acknowledge our guides, our angels, our higher selves, our inner being, our soul source, our divine selves, our God self, terrestrial energies, non-terrestrial energies, our Holy Ghost, our Holy Spirit, the subconscious, for the help that's been given here today. We ask for this awareness to stretch far back into our past, into the pasts of those who have come before us, to impermeate itself into our now, our present moment. With each breath that we take in and out, we activate this clearing and this power that we do hold. With each breath that we take in and out, consciously breathing in and out, we activate our ability and our power to be the change, to orchestrate the change that elevates us in the line that has come before us to our higher level of frequency, dimensionally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Breathing in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out for 3, 2, and 1. Allowing this transmutation of energies and frequencies to carry us and those that have come before us to the higher frequencies. Appreciating this time and this space, those that surround us physically and non-physically. Knowing that we must ask for help, and we are powerfully asking to be able to heal and balance ourselves, thus healing and balancing those that have come before us and before them, exponentiated. And asking this energy and frequency to extend far and beyond, from this realm to the realms that surround us, from the realms that surround them. In appreciation and in love. Breathing in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out for 3, 2, and 1, and breathing normally. Allowing our lives to unfold, but being in control of this unfolding through our free will and our choice to choose happiness, joy, ease, release, prosperity, circumstances and events, peoples and places, animals domesticated and not, circumstances and events, terrestrial and non-terrestrial. Allowing lessons for our high path and releasing that which is no longer serving us. Knowing that every time we consciously take a breath in and out, we are activating bringing life to our awareness and our power. Allowing those energies and frequencies to flow to us and through us, to surround us, to support us, to illuminate us, appreciating our free will, our goals and purpose of incarnation, appreciation for the physical environment that we have created through our focus in acknowledging the power that we do have, the belief in ourselves and those that surround us. With love and gratitude, so it is so.